Hey guys, Kris here. In this video, we are doing the range, efficiency, and charging test in the Volkswagen ID3 Pro S with the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack. Yes, the ID3 with the big battery. I'm so excited to see how this car fares under today's test and today's conditions, which are about 12 degrees Celsius, sunny but very windy. We're starting here at Circle K in Furuset. We're going north 130 kilometers on a motorway to the most beautiful and most famous wooden structure and wooden building in the entire world, maybe the entire universe. I'm not sure. So guys, if you know what the Mjøs Tower is, the Mjøs Tårnet, give this video a thumbs up. If not, wait till we get there. I guarantee you guys, you're gonna give it a thumbs up because yeah, that is an awesome structure. And also consider hitting that subscribe button down below if you like these type of videos, you know, range tests, charging tests, all kinds of tests that I do on EVs. And also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the cool upcoming videos I have coming on the channel. So 130 kilometers north and then back again, 260 kilometers round trip on a motorway with 100 and 110 kilometer an hour speed limits. That's about 60-70 miles an hour. And then when we get back here to the starting point, we're going to connect to a charger to see what kind of speed we get, you know, after a few hours just driving on the road. And then at the end of the video, we're going to calculate the theoretical range under today's conditions, which is very windy actually. On the way up, we're going to have a headwind of about 6 meters per second. So we're currently just topping up to 100% stated charge here, and then we will be on our way. We have now been on the road for 25 minutes, and I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it is very, very windy outside, and I mean windy. As I said in the intro, headwind of 6 meters per second is that's quite some headwind. And that also means that our consumption thus far is actually quite high at 20.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. But I'm, hoping that will drop when we turn around and go back again also, because we're also at a higher elevation now than at our starting point. Okay, so 42 kilometers covered and 9 degrees Celsius outside. And guys, I'm also on adaptive cruise control now with lane keep assist and auto steer. And this car has a head-up display with augmented reality. And I have the navigation also set to our destination. So on the right side there, it will actually show you, an arrow and the distance. And, it will also give you the lanes and also an arrow up in front, right where that blue car is. It will give you an arrow in the augmented reality view if, there was an exit or something like that. So that is pretty cool. Look at this, guys. We are now approaching the beautiful Mjøs Tårnet, Mjøs Tower, the tallest wooden structure, wooden building, whatever you want to call it, in the world. And it's just, it's beautiful, guys. I genuinely think this is beautiful. Besides cars, I am a huge fan of architecture, and this is awesome. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but the internal structure, you can see the building they're building next to here. The internal structure of the Mjøs Tower is wood. The whole thing is built out of wood and glass. So yeah, it's totally awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna stop here quickly to look at the stats before we continue on. And okay, so 22.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, 1 hour 11 minutes on the road, and 108 kilometers an hour in average speed, and 127 kilometers covered. So yeah, that consumption is quite high. I must admit that. Sorry guys, my throat. Yeah, so that consumption is quite high. I have to admit that. What's wrong with my speech today? So I have to admit that, but I'm suspecting that now that we're going back to Oslo to a lower elevation, as well as, having a tailwind, that consumption is going to lower. But just how much, that is a good question. And guys, before we set off here, I just want to check our stated charge, but I don't want to do that in the roundabout, so I'm just gonna stop here. Also, so we can take another look at the Mjøs Tower, but okay. Stated charge, 64%, so that means, we're gonna have enough juice to get back, no problem at all. But yeah, you can see the Mjøs Tower here, and you can see on, it's not easy because of the glare in the windows, because usually you can see the internal wooden structure. There you can see it. You can see the wood beams there. But also here, they are building something new. This is very, very cool. I don't think it's going to be a skyscraper like this, but yeah, it's so cool, this, you know, building out of wood. But okay, let's go ahead and set off and get back to Oslo. We are now back here at our starting point here at Circle K in Furuset. So we're into late. What's up with my speech today? So we're going to take a look at the consumption is what we're going to do now. Okay, so guys, I do apologize. Okay, so let's go into here and then go to car and then, okay. So our consumption is now at 20.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and we've been on the road for 2.5 hours, and also 108 kilometers an hour in average speed, 255 kilometers covered. So yeah, that consumption is a bit high. That's probably due to the windy weather, though you can see the temperature has now fallen to 8.5 degrees. So we're going to have to connect to a charger now to see what kind of speed we do get, but none of the chargers here at anywhere over here at Circle K in Furuset have a kilowatt readout, and this car doesn't have a kilowatt readout either. So we're going to have to go to Circle K over here in Fjellhamar and then connect to a charger and see what kind of charging speed we do get. Okay guys, so we are here at Circle K in Fjellhamar, and I forgot to tell you that we arrived at Circle K in Furuset with 30% state of charge. So we're going to connect to a charger now, and then we're going to see what kind of speed we actually do get. You know, at 30% state of charge, if I remember the charging curve correctly from the ID3, we're not going to get, you know, that maximum peak speed, or we may get that peak speed. But let's go ahead and take a look here if this, I don't know, this screen was really hard to see. Let's see if this will work. Doesn't look like I was able to see anything, and let's go ahead and, yeah, try to do that. And yeah, there's a lot of glare from this screen, so I can't actually see anything at all. So we can feel the cable start to vibrate, but I couldn't see anything at all. Maybe I can see from the app, I'm not sure. But yeah. So the light is blue at least, so it should have started, but the screen looks completely dead. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna probably check the app, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening now. But we are connected at least. Are we getting any charging speed? Yeah, this is very curious. So we're connected, and maybe there's an error here with this charger, because it looks like the car next to me seems to have problems with the charging also. So I'm actually not sure what is happening. Then we'll maybe have to find another charger. No, it seems like we're charging now. Look at this, guys. The dashboard here is lighting up. Okay, we are now connected, but I'm not able to see any charging speed. That is a bit weird. So, okay, let's take a look at my phone. Maybe I'm able to look at my phone to see what kind of charging speed we are getting at this charger. Yeah, okay, so I can actually see the charging here. This is quite interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to turn around, show you guys here that we're actually charging here, but we are not getting charging speed. Interesting. So it's showing me the charging. Yeah, so that's a bit unfortunate, guys. I really wanted to show you guys the actual charging speed. Yeah. Okay, let's just take a step outside again and see if the actual charger is giving us any speed. But I don't know, the screen seems black. I can't see anything on this screen. It's not just a glare, it's just completely, yeah. So I don't know what kind of speed we are getting. At least we are charging, but yeah, I have no idea. So the app, as I said, is giving us we are charging, but yeah, And as you guys can see here, this is the issue with the ID3 or the Volkswagen MBB cars, is that it's not showing you it's not giving you any data, any information about charging. At least some cars give you, you know, the kilometers per hour or miles per hour, but this just gives you the time till finished. So yeah, that is a bit annoying. So I'm sorry guys, but from experience, these cars seem to be getting the peak speed. I can overlay the charging curve from the ID4 at least, which has the same, 77 kilowatt hour battery pack. What I got from the charging session there, that's what you would expect in these. These have been quite, consistent and reliable. All the 3 ID3s I've been driving, and also the ID4 and now this ID3. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. This wasn't my plan. Unfortunate that the screen isn't working, but okay, so let's go ahead and flip around the camera and look at the consumption and calculate our theoretical range of the day. Okay guys, so that was a bit unfortunate that, well, we weren't able to get a readout from the charger or the car, but again, this is a real world test, and sometimes that's just how it is in the real world. You aren't able to do the test as you the way you want to do because of the equipment just isn't working properly. So I checked. I mean, it's not the glare, that the screen just looks to be completely out and darked out and blacked out. So yeah. Okay, so but more importantly in this test is the actual consumption and the theoretical range. So as I said, our theoretical range was our consumption today was 20.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So if we take the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack, the net battery capacity of this ID3 divided by the consumption, and then we multiply it by 0.97, that's about 3% heat loss, which is about accurate, under today's conditions. We get a theoretical range at motorway speeds, with a 108 kilometer an hour average speed, that's almost 70 miles an hour, of 367 kilometers. And guys, that is impressive. That is very, very impressive. And I'm pretty sure that if we had, a bit calmer conditions with the wind today, we could go even further. We are on summer tires, 215/50 19ths. I didn't check the make of the tire, but those are the dimensions, and that puts this car, at the top of the pack, in front of the pack, wherever you want to put it. The car that has managed to, go the furthest, so have the longest theoretical range of this test. The second, longest was the Tesla Model 3 long range with a heat pump, though that was done in winter. But I'm pretty sure if we did that test again with that car, we would get, probably even better number than this. Okay, so guys, that was today's video, today's test. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.